Go over some other stuff from Harbor Freight that sucks or doesn't. These polishers, of course, they get used and abused. They have great power, they work well, but they don't last very long. But for $27 on sale, not too bad. The thing that goes out on these is the switches and the cords. So the electric motor part usually lasts pretty long. So if you can deal with the switches replacing, I have another video on replacing the switch on these and replacing the cords. The first thing, in fact, all polishers that I've had, every time I get like a 100-foot cord or 50-foot cord and put it on it and replace it, because the ones that come on them don't last. Okay, so here's some other stuff that's pretty good from Harbor Freight. Oh, I'll show you these while I got the door open. These Cobalt Bits are pretty bomb. They're expensive compared to these Warrior junk. This stuff does not last at all. These break like immediately. Those cheap ones, it sets they have are junk. But these Cobalt Bits, pretty good, not bad, worth the spending the money. Drill them slow, oil them a lot. That's one of the key things people don't do. Gotta look in here. Oh, these grinders are the best deal ever. There's 2 or 3 different ones. This is the cheap one. The better one is to get the heavy duty one. It's like $5 more, but for $15, I just have them everywhere. This mouse thing is very handy. For $13, I think it was, for that mouse, was well worth the money spent on that. So you can have one. They don't last that long. There's another one of my polishers. I got this one's a Craftsman, but you notice I have the Harbor Freight, a couple of them. Things that really don't last are like their throwaway drills. That's what I call them, because they're really throwaway. These welding clamp pliers are handy. They suck. They don't last. They bend very easily, but well worth the whatever it is, $10 for a set of 3 or something like that. This setup, this is a sheet metal bender. Very handy. Very nice tool. Cheap. The mechanism doesn't last, but worth the money. These things, junk. Buy the good ones. I'm just gonna look for my electric tools. Got a couple other things. Let me show you guys something pretty neat here. That actually doesn't suck too bad. Well, it does suck, but this metal bender they have there, it's like $300, $200. It's barely worth that. Got to drop a coupon on that one, 20% off. They're all over the online, because the roller portions of it, this thing just, I mean, you can see it's all falling apart, but the roller portions of it, the rolling mechanism doesn't work very well. But man, is it ever handy to have a sheet metal brake and bender. So if you guys are in need of one of those, it's worth the money, but you're going to constantly be retightening everything, because it moves a lot. So about every 20 times you break something with it, you're going to have to reset it. So this thing, really handy. The jack, of course, blew up, and I got another one from Harbor Freight, so, but that thing's worth the whatever it is. I don't know, it wasn't much, $100 or $59. This Media Blaster, I mean, it's worth it, but you're going to want to, I upgraded the gloves on it, so plan on, chucking that right away. Getting the gloves that come with it are terrible. I do not use the sandblaster that's in here. It gets clogged up a lot, but man, if you get one of these right here, that sandblaster, really, the pressure blaster, and what I do is I just run it up and feed it through this hole, then that thing works really good. But it does clog up a lot, but it does work. It does work well. So those are worth the money. I don't know what else. Harbor Freight. Oh, these are, I get these. But you got to really watch these. The welding masks. All of them are Chinese made. Almost all of them have the same mechanism that's in them. So, but if you notice that your mask is not dimming, replace it, because sometimes the solar panels start to go out, and I've noticed that before on one of mine that, once it does that once, I just toss it and go get another one. So, oh, this is really cool. Another thing I got tons of Harbor Freight stuff. So this Cant Filter system works okay, not too bad. If you don't have one of these Cant filters, you need it, because today to the paint or something, if you're gonna do any kind of priming or something like that, then it gets all the water out of your system. Where I got two of these and they still have water. See, that one's got water. This one's water, no water there. But then by the time it hits here and gets to the decant, it doesn't leak. It won't have any water in the line. So those are some of the Harbor Freight tools stuff that I would definitely recommend buying. I mean, I have even these. You're gonna have to tighten these up a lot. They work okay. I even have this thing, this little shorty ratchet, air ratchet. Really bitchin'. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Don't really care, because it's really loud and I don't use it a lot, because it would piss off my neighbors if I use this thing every day playing around at my house. So it is really loud. It screams. But it's really cool because it's high speed, versus the other ones are really slow. So having the 1/4-inch drive and the high speed is pretty neat. That's about it for my Harbor Freight stuff. I mean, I got tons more, but I'll think of them in another video and put them online so you guys can check it out.